guys, tybluelight here, and today I'm going to tell you the backstory of tybluelight. Now, the way he started was because of a YouTuber named Mikeset. Mikeset completely changed everything for me. When I watched him, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed every video that he released. So I decided, why not give My Little Pony a try? I gave it a try, I loved it. I watched it, and I kept going. So I met my idol, Mikeset, and he started to help me out. I got some good ideas, and I kept going with those ideas. So when we started talking, we are now best friends now. At least I think. Well, we are best friends anyway. So, come to think of it, my first character's name was Johnny Hooves. It was a she. Due to my stupidity, I did not know it was a mare, so instead of a colt. So it was kind of hard to know that, and my friend showed me what I did by accident. So then came along the new Johnny Hooves. Johnny Hooves was the first Ickman of him. He was the best Ickman that I've done. And I wanted to do more. I wanted to keep going and see if I could keep going and doing this. So I had a dark time when I created a dark version of Johnny. Then it turned into Blue Eye, then tybluelight, due to some horrific moments when I was leaving school, and it got on my nerves, and I didn't really want to leave the brony community. So when a big hit came to me, I'm not going to be like all the other people that can do videos and actually get what they need and like live through this, doing it over and over. At one point, I decided to leave My Little Pony. I left it for a year, maybe a couple of months, and then I got into a brony community. I got into the furry community. Sorry, I messed up there. I got into the furry community. I decided to, you know what, furry community is not made for me, so I decided to go back to My Little Pony. When I went back to it, I had more ideas than ever I could. So, I'm honest that you didn't know this, but his original name was Blue Eye before he started becoming Blue Light. So, yeah, I need to keep going. All thanks to the people that at school that helped me out on this, and when I left, I was so upset. I couldn't get on with this. I couldn't do it, and I didn't want to do it. But my friends on YouTube, people that helped me out, and my friends on, well, school, and Mikeset helped me out on this. So did his other friends that didn't even know me, but they helped out as much as they could. So because of that, I gained courage to make new characters, make this guy, and yeah. Sorry, it's getting kind of hard to process. So as I was doing it, I'm running out of words here. I kept going. That's all I can say. I kept going. The next thing I'll be telling you is the backstory. Well, because of Mikeset and his friends and my school friends and my love of My Little Pony and the other bronies and people that support other bronies and keep making these fan art, what are they called? Fanfics and things. I enjoyed those. I enjoy all of them. All I can say is, don't give up on your dreams. Keep going. I'm going to tell you the backstory as I keep creating the best. His backstory concludes of him, well, you probably didn't know this, but Blue Eye apparently was a changeling's name. A changeling name. So he became a changeling. He is still a changeling now, come to think of it, I can't really put one of the pictures on here because the background doesn't seem to be working with it, and plus that's going to take me longer to do it and more harder. So I'll have to leave that for later and then add it in next time. But the backstory is he was a little, what do you call him? Imps? Yeah, a little changeling imp. He lived alone, on his own, no family. He had to live in the clutches of Chrysalis, living without a family. No love, no nothing. Because of this, when he became of age, he left. He left the hive. Not because he was banished, not because that she told him to get out. He chose to leave. As he left, he could feel the love from Ponyville. So he's based in Ponyville. As he kept going, I'll continue. Okay, back to where I was. As he kept going, he could feel the love keep going and over and over. He realized he did not have a form. He didn't want to steal any other pony's form. Sorry. He didn't want to steal any other pony's form. If he did that, that would make him no better than a changeling. He didn't want to be an evil changeling. He wanted to be a nice, heartful changeling. A changeling that can be anything. So, became the creation of tybluelight. His original name was Blue Light. So, there was no problem ending tybluelight. This made him a very good pony name. As he went round, he kept knowing people. His disguise kept fading most times. He wasn't afraid, but he was more afraid of what the ponies would think of him. So he kept going. He did not stop. And then 3 Cutie Mark Crusaders. This began his first encounter. His encounter of this is starting to turn into a fanfic. This is what everyone's gonna think. Fanfic! Yeah, it is starting to turn into a fanfic. Oh my god. Okay. Back to, you know what, I can. It's gonna turn into a fanfic, and it's gonna end up being like that. But I am thinking of doing maybe a fanfic. I do get carried away with these kind of things, so I'm sorry about that. Never mind. Okay, backstory. He lives alone. His parents, he has no parents. He's in Queen Chrysalis' clutches, but he chose to leave. Not vaded or anything else. He chose to leave, and what else? He reached Ponyville. He met a couple of friends. One of them was Mike Set with Fluttershy, so obviously I'm going to include him into the fanfic if I was going to make one. So obviously I would include him to that. So that's going to be good. And I can't wait for when I do that. That's going to take a lot of these. Right. Yeah, so he's a changeling. And he's always been a changeling. I always did him as a dragon. Dragon was always the best way to go. Dragon. Best way. It wasn't the best way. Not the best way to go. So, changeling was the best way. I was thinking of doing a mix between a dragon and a changeling, but nah. I wasn't going to do that. I was just going to have him as a changeling. Because I love changelings. Changelings are great characters, but most times they can be nice, they can be different. In some of the fanfics, There are nice ones, good ones, evil ones, dirty ones. You know what I mean. But yeah, this concludes the backstory and how I became a brony. Sorry about getting carried away with this turning into a fanfic and some of the cutouts. So sorry about that. Leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment.